can sing like an angel and grout like a good one. It's X Factor champ Matt Cardle. I've got a special drink for you.
What have you got?
I remember Harry from One Direction saying you'd get a lot of this after the X Factor. It's pussy, natural energy.
Brilliant. Let me have it. This is definitely
Honestly, I can't get enough of it.
My first can of pussy juice, lovely.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, mate. Juice. Have you got any gin to go with this? Or?
No, just drink the pussy like it is.
Cheers.
Horrible aftertaste. There you go, look at that. So I have to ask, was Harry's prediction, did it come true?
Well, to be honest, I think it would be more relevant if I'd said it to him. That's just from what I hear. Yeah. But he's having fun, you know.
Yeah, yeah, but did you get more?
Absolutely not.
How's your father?
That's all good. Well, the guy was 17 now, you know, 17, 18. I'm 28. I've had a fair amount of playing around, should I say.
You must have done all right. Listen, if Frankie Cocosa's up here and Louis Walsh is down here, whereabouts in the middle would you be?
About here.
On top of Louis Walsh?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. I've heard an amazing story about you and the ladies. Is it true you once worked as a male escort?
To be honest, I tried. I failed. I was pretty strapped for cash, as always. Yeah, and a friend of mine put me up for it. And I went along and waited for Tina, and she didn't turn up. I waited.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
It was the Ramada Inn in Nottingham. But I paid the...
Pretty woman, it ain't.
No, absolutely not. But I stupidly paid the registration fee, and I was had. You know what I mean? I tried.
Oh, Tina never turned up.
Bless her. I don't think Tina ever existed, to be fair. I think I was just had. But
that's awful, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
But would you have done the dirty deed if you'd gone back to a hotel room?
Absolutely not. It was dinner and that was that.
Oh, man.
No, Alan, this is what
I've heard everything.
This is what my dad said. He was like, you realise what you're getting yourself into. And I was like, absolutely not. It's 3 hours of dinner, but how stupid was I, you know?
Give over. You're so naive.
I know. I'll admit that.
Can you come to Nottingham? I want a really good, long chat. That's what the Samaritans are for.
I was broke, mate.
The first single from your new album, Letters, was Run For Your Life. Mm-hmm. Apparently, you couldn't sing it in the studio without crying.
Well,
why was it so emotional?
No, I had a moment, and it was, you know, I was thinking about some stuff, and, you know, it just reminded me of some situations that I've been in. I was hungover as well. You know, when you get a bit tired and emotional, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I know.
And it had been a long few months, and I think it all caught up with me in the vocal booth. I cried. Like a right wetty.
No, when you had a drink, I cried at that, is it that Donkey Sanctuary advert? I'm just a poor donkey. And I've been on the gin the night before, and I'm sitting there going, that donkey's got nowhere to live. Honestly, it gets you.
It does, mate, it does.
The song was written by Gary Barlow. How did that come about?
Well, we were in the studio and we just kind of... Well, in my mind, we'd finished the album. It had been written and it was great. And then my A&R guy, Chris Briggs, came through the door with a CD and a big smile on his face, saying that he had a song that he thought I would like, and it was from Gary Barlow. And I was praying at the time that I got on board with it and would like the song because I wanted to sing it, obviously.
Yeah.
And I did. I related to it straight away, and we put it down and we thought it'd be the great first single, you know, and just to go between the X Factor and the album.
Now, if the song had been a stinker, would you have still gone, oh, yeah, I'll sing it? No,
absolutely not. No, that's why I said I wanted to like it, I wanted to understand it, you know, before I sang it.
Because it's great, because Gary gives you a song, and and you give him money each time it gets played.
It's a fair deal,
It's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it?
Well, exactly.
Gary. Yeah, I know. How much pressure, because when you listen to the album, you can see it's quite rocky, and it's not a typical X Factor album, is it? No. How much pressure was you from Simon Cowell to do, like, Unchained Melody or Lady in Red? No, you know what I mean? They don't, do they?
No, there was none. There was absolutely none. We had a vision at the start of the process. That was even before the X Factor tour kicked off, as to what the album was going to sound like and the kind of, the route that we were going to go down. And we got on the track and we headed straight down it, and we've ended up with Letters.
I mean, previous male winners have struggled in the past. You've got Georgie Joe, Steve Brookstein, Alexandra Bloke. Can you... Do you think you can break the curse of the boys?
Well, I'm going to try my best. I think from writing the album or co-writing the album, I think is the first step. And just to sing my best and put my heart and soul into it. I've done that on the album, and I'll do my best to do that this side of the album as well. And
you said the X Factor gave your integrity a bit of a battering. What was so bad about it? Come on.
No. Everybody's thinking that I'm, bashing the X Factor, and I'm really not. It was a pop at my fashion faux pas. I was wearing yellow trousers. Come on.
Oh, I love those yellow trousers. Did you like them?
I don't have it. Oh. Right, the thing is, I was wearing the jacket to match that as well, and I came out for the dress run, and Dermot was like, "Okay, you sound all right. You're going to get changed, though, right?" And I was like, "No, should I?" And he's like, "Yeah, you should get changed."
Oh my God!
So we went half and half in the end. But it's not the best look, is it?
No. I mean, I like a nice flashy trouser.
That's a bit raspberry, isn't it?
Raspberry. Yeah, all right, banana man, shut up. Ian, you got to perform with Rihanna in the final. You're worried, weren't you, about little Matt upstaging you?
Well, no, I wasn't. I mean, there was so many nerves going on that I had no time to be aroused. I was, but in my head.
I mean, look at this, look. She must have felt something.
Probably my microphone pack.
Oh.
Or my zip.
I mean, she'd eat you for breakfast,
I know,
she?
I know.
She loves Rude Boys, S&M. She gets her tits out to farmers in Bangor. Honestly, in the morning, there'd just be your cap left on the pillow.
No, she's
I'll wash that down with some pussy.
No, she's a good girl.
Oh, I mean, she's so sexy. How did you stop yourself?
Well, do you know what? We came to a point right at the end of the performance, and I'm like, I might just try and give her a smack on the lips. But if she pulls away, this is going to be the worst moment of my life so far. But if she doesn't, then it could be the best. Yeah. But I wasn't going to take the risk. I just sort of looked into her eyes and just wimped out massively. Wilted.
Oh, do you wish you had gone in and given her one?
Well, yeah. Of course I do.
Kiss!
Of course I do, yeah.
Yeah. Bit of tongue.
Depends. It was on live TV, so...
Oh, don't matter, does it? We've got to take a break there, Matt. Join us again in a couple of minutes when I'll be chatting some more with Matt and he'll be performing. I'll see you in part 4. Welcome back to part 4. Look who's still here. It's only Matt Cardle. We were talking about X Factor before the break. When you auditioned, you were working as a painter and decorator.
Right.
So is there a half-finished bathroom or bedroom somewhere in Britain where they're going, he said he'd be back?
There was a half-finished hotel in Houses, where I'm from. And my friend Chris, kindly gave me the job, and there was 16 rooms. And I think about room 4 is when I first auditioned, and then then it just took over. And I was just like, someone help me, please.
You beyond that, was it Builders from Hell? Have you seen that program?
Yeah. In there.
Yeah. I mean, you've had your fair share of unusual jobs.
Yeah.
What else have you done?
I've done a lot. I've been a milkman, worked on countless building sites. I did some work with a circus.
Circus?
Yeah.
Not the bearded lady.
No, no, I didn't run away. I just helped them out for a couple of weeks.
Did you ever meet Wagner and his lion?
No, I saw the picture though, and that's pretty cool.
Did you have a fight with Wagner? Is that true?
It wasn't physical. But we had a little bit of a set too verbally in the canteen, right next to right next to the table full of press people.
Oh, no.
And literally, it was funny because it happened and I was like, yeah. And then he went.
Oh, shit. You called him a twat, though, did you?
I don't know. I probably said a few more things.
Oh, he's been called worse.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has.
Lesson.
You've been writing songs since you were 10. Can you remember any of your early songs?
I can, yeah. One of them was about death. I don't want to bring the tone down or anything, but that was the first one anyway.
You wrote depressing songs. Were you one of those, like, goths hanging around like, yeah, I wish I was dead?
Well, yeah, I was banging to Nirvana and I thought I may have been Kurt Cobain, but I don't hate my dad and, you know, it's all good.
No. I mean, we've got a picture. You don't look very gothic here. I love your curtains. Look at that.
Oh, my God!
But was curtains compulsory at school? Look, everyone's got bloody curtains, look.
Yeah, curtains with an undercut.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
We've actually got a clip of you performing in a school play.
Oh.
I'm no Simon Cowell, but Message in a Bottle wasn't a great song choice. And also, I think the person you're singing with, you should have ditched. I'm not being rude, have a look.
I should have known this right from the start. Only hope can keep it together. Love can mend your life, or love can break your heart. I stand there next to the send an SOS to the world.
Bless David McKenny. Like, oh no.
Your voice has got better, thank God, since those days. When did you find you could sing in your famous falsetto?
Well, it was actually, I mean, I was always writing within my limits, or what I thought was my limits, and a friend of mine, Chris, who worked at the pub that I was supposed to be painting before X Factor, said, why don't you come down and do some covers? And I said, oh, I can't do that, you know, I write and I'm in a band. He said, you know, 150 quid a night, you can't grumble. So I said, all right. And I ended up just learning a load of girls' songs. We were doing Duffy, Amy Winehouse, Lily Allen, and just started singing up there. And I was like, oh, phew, all right. And then that's how it went.
Well, you see, you know, when I saw your Next Factor, I thought I can sing higher than you.
Okay.
And I bet I can.
All right, then.
So I'm going to settle this man-to-man in a falsetto off. To make it official, I've got a machine here that can measure how high you can sing. OK? You see, if I talk like that, it don't really... You see? So this is rigged up to that, you see? So we can see if you're... The higher your voice goes, the higher those bars go up. So you go first.
Okay.
Come on, higher. Okay, right, okay, there you go. No. Oh, wait.
You've got tinnitus.
I think I beat you.
I think I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
You're going to go and sing... This is your next track, isn't it?
Yes, it's the title track from the album, Letters.
Letters, right, OK. You go and get ready.
Thank
Matt
you.
Cardle, everyone! Thank you so much. Matt Cardle! That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Nicole Scherzinger, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and of course, Matt Cardle. On next week's show, I'll be joined by David Walliams, Dermot O'Leary, Mary J. Blige, The Saturdays, and Westlife. We'll be talking about their split for the very first time. But now, with Letters, it's Matt Cardle!
Send a message to my heart. Tell it everything from the start. Make it honest, make it true. It's the only way to see it through. break it gently, break me down. Don't say anything, don't make a sound. Send them all, the letters fit them all together, set in stone. Send a message to my heart. Send a message to my heart. With every beat I hear it speaking loud and clear. Send a message to my the letters fit them all together, set in stone. Forever make it whole and never tell a soul, and never to be told. Send a message to my heart. Send a message to my heart. With every beat I hear it speaking loud and clear. Send a message to my heart.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much.